Highest paid actor on television. Now he's out of work and, it seems, out of control, battling a serious drug addiction, among other things. It's a celebrity car crash, and Andrea Canning of the American ABC network has witnessed the entire meltdown firsthand. She was invited into Charlie Sheen's life to meet his family and hear his version of what's been going on in his life. It's crazy stuff, all right.
No trespassing. Oh, man, good morning. Good to see you.
It's 5:30 a.m. Charlie Sheen climbs the stairs of his Hollywood Hills mansion to begin what he calls his daily descent into death.
Yes, I drink water through my eyes.
Today, at least, there are no signs of an all-night bender. For a man many believe is strung out, the workout is vigorous and unrelenting.
I'm a peaceful man with bad intentions. You know, I've been kicked around, I've been criticized, I've been like the aw shucks guy with like this bitch in rock star life, and I'm just finally gonna completely embrace it, wrap both arms around it, and love it violently.
He's a true Hollywood rebel.
Sheen pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor.
Who's always kept his out of control.
Wild party at Charlie Sheen's Beverly Hills estate.
On the very edge of in control.
I'm in a much better place these days.
At least until now. A series of rambling radio appearances in the last 2 weeks.
I'm an F-18, bro, and I will destroy you in the air, and I will deploy my ordnance to the ground.
Coming in the wake of drug and alcohol-fueled scandals with porn stars and allegations of violence have left many wondering if Sheen has finally lost it and caused CBS to at least temporarily pull the plug on his hit series.
And what's the future for Charlie Sheen?
Just winning every day.
So Sheen gave us a first glimpse inside his very private world for a look at what no one else has been able to see inside his own mind.
All these radio rants have people thinking Charlie Sheen has got to be on drugs again.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen. It's not available because if you try it once, you will die. Your face will melt off and your children will weep over your exploded body. Too much.
Are you on anything right now? Are you on any drugs right now?
Pulling out.
It seemed a fair question under the circumstances. The slightly hyper demeanor, the non sequiturs.
You're dealing with a Vatican assassin. Sorry. What does that mean, you're wondering? Whatever, it's just a joke. People take everything so literally. How about I tell them I'm a high priest, Vatican assassin warlock. I'm Hitvar, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
And what does that mean?
I don't know.
Where do these words come from, Charlie?
All those words just sound cool together. It comes from my grand wizard master. I don't know, man. Stuff just comes out, and it's entertaining, and it's fun, and it sounds different than all the other garbage people are spewing, you know?
Are you willing to take a drug test?
Sure, you got a cup. I mean, I got nothing to hide.
In fact, right after our interview, he took that test and passed. It was just over a month ago that Charlie Sheen went on a wild sex and drug binge at his home in Los Angeles.
I probably took more than anybody could survive, you know?
What are we talking about? How much?
I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed, I have one gear. Go.
How do you survive that?
Because I'm me. Because I'm me, I'm different. I just have a different constitution, I have a different brain, I have a different heart, I have a different, you know, I get tiger blood, man.
You don't worry that you're gonna die when you take that many drugs?
Dying's for fools, sure.
When you look back at the last time you used drugs, are you disgusted with yourself, or do you think, how could I have done that?
I'm proud of what I've created. It was radical. No, Why
would you be?
Because I expose people to magic. I expose them to something they're never otherwise gonna see in their boring, normal lives.
You love to party.
I mean, what's not to love? Especially when you see how I party, man. It was epic. The run I was on made Sinatra, Flynn, Jagger, Richards, all of them just look like, you know, droopy-eyed, armless children.
Charlie was a rebel from a young age, smoking pot at 11, swiping his dad's credit card to buy a hooker, and lose his virginity at age 15. He was expelled from high school, but Hollywood success was effortless, almost too easy.
When does it all end, huh? How many yachts can you water ski behind? How much is enough?
He became a bona fide movie star at the age of 21. He was the next big thing.
I don't think I can keep this up for a year, Grandma.
In this 1999 interview, a fresh-faced Charlie explained how the party first started.
Suddenly I was the toast of the town, you know? Restaurants, bars, limos, women, drugs. The universe just said, here, man, good luck.
Despite multiple visits to rehab and an intervention organized by his father, Sheen says there were times he was drinking 2 quarts of vodka and smoking large quantities of cocaine every day. And there were other bad habits, a penchant for prostitutes and porn stars.
It's no secret that you have an affinity for porn stars.
Well, I mean, wow, listen to that statement.
Why?
Well, look at what they do. Look at what I do. Duh.
You know, you say duh, but I don't get it. What is it?
It's exciting, it's fun, and you already know what you're getting before you meet them. They're the best at what they do, and I'm the best at what I do, and together it's like, it's on.
In 1995, Sheen admitted spending $53,000 on hookers at the trial of former Madam Heidi Fleiss. Just 2 years later, he pled no contest to hitting his porn star girlfriend, Brittany Ashland, and was sentenced to 2 years probation.
I feel this is very fair, and I'm grateful and...
But nothing stopped Charlie's partying until that infamous 911 call of Christmas 2009.
No, my husband had me, look at me, with a knife, and I was scared for my life, and he threatened me.
Did you hold a knife to your ex-wife?
I did not. No, come on, that's stupid.
And there was yet another incident just this past fall with porn star Capri Anderson at the Plaza Hotel in New York City.
He gets on top of me, and he puts his hands around my neck.
Did you try and choke Capri Anderson?
No, that's, no, read the police report.
Were you
not
violent?
A rat. No, no, I was not.
So why did they say you were violent?
I don't know, because it was making stuff up. Look at these sad trolls. Consider the source. They're gonna, and everybody takes their word over mine? Come on, it's silly. It's like silly. It's not even part of the conversation.
3 times divorced with 5 children, Sheen now lives with Natalie Kenley, 24, seen here as a Marijuana Magazine cover girl, and Rachel Oberlin, 24, also known as Brie Olson, a porn star.
So let's party.
We win so radically in our underwear before our first cup of coffee, it's scary. People say it's lonely at the top, but I sure like the view.
Sheen calls them his goddesses.
These are my girlfriends. These are the women that I love that have completed the 3 parts of my heart.
It seems crazy to everybody else, but for us, I mean, it works well.
It's not all about you.
Look at these 2. Wow. Who's got it better than me? I'm just gonna hang out right here.
Tough foot.
Do you all sleep in the same bed together?
Definitely not, only because 3 is too many for a bed. Each one of us needs an inside, and there's only 2 ends on a bed, you know, but it's never an issue.
Do you want to marry Charlie?
It's too soon to tell. I would love to marry Charlie.
Sheen fancies himself as a modern Hugh Hefner. Inside his home he calls Silver Valley Lodge.
You know, there's cleansing, there's healing here, there's laughter, there's children, there's beautiful women and perfect food, and it's just, we just win.
It's all very, we all love Charlie, you know?
You know, we're just hanging out. We're normal people.
Is the partying over in this house?
Absolutely. We've got the kids here. You know, they take precedence over anything else.
A camera.
The kids are Sheen's 2-year-old twin sons, Max and Bob. Their divorce pending, Sheen and Brooke Mueller share joint custody, with a little help from Charlie's goddesses.
You have these beautiful, beautiful children.
Yeah.
Do you ever worry about them and the things that you've been through and how it'll affect them?
I mean, I could worry about it, or I could say, hey, kids, your dad's a rock star. Look at his experiences. Look at what he survived.
What makes you a good dad?
Everything. Next question.
I mean, is there anything in particular that...
It's nobody's business, man. That's between me and my kids, you know? I mean, I deserve that, right? Let's get into some of that other stuff.
If questioning Sheen's fatherhood makes him uncomfortable, it might be because tabloids like TMZ have chronicled his drunken and violent benders, like the one last October at New York's Plaza Hotel. His young daughters sleeping in a nearby room.
You actually feel bad about that happening, though, that night?
I don't know. You don't really think about that in the middle of it, and then people remind you of it, and you're like, oh, shame, oops, move on.
Did you sit down with your daughters and talk about this at all?
No. No, that's kind of lame. Here's what's going on.
By the beginning of the season last year, Charlie Sheen was making more money than any TV star ever, an estimated $2 million per episode on the hit sitcom 2.5 Men.
Oh, you bad girl. You see? That's not a smiley face.
Hey guys, can I have your attention, please?
The show was making the producers and CBS very, very rich. But in early January, Sheen's highly publicized after-hours exploits finally were becoming a problem on the set.
Look what I'm dealing with, man. I'm dealing with fools and trolls. They don't have time for these clowns.
With their 2.5 Men star imploding, CBS and Warner Brothers finally heard enough. They canceled the last 4 episodes of the season.
I was actually disappointed because I thought, I think the mistakes I made is that people misinterpret my passion for anger.
Okay, your passion is coming off as erratic
Right.
to people.
Well, you borrow my brain for 5 seconds and just be like, dude, can't handle it. Unplug this bastard. Yeah, because it fires in a way that is, I don't know, maybe not from this particular terrestrial realm,
Stopping the show is costing an estimated $250 million all around.
It's going to cost them a lot more because basically they strapped on their diapers. And so they're in breach. They're in radical breach. And sorry, guys, you screwed up.
Are you going to sue?
Well, I mean, wouldn't you? I don't have a job. I got a whole family to support and love.
Well, I hope you're not broke.
No, I'm not. No. But I was kind of counting on some of that money to get me through the summer, Now I got to, work.
What are you going to sue for?
Tons. They're going to actually put it on a scale and be like, little more, little more. Add some gold, add some gold. All your toupees. Bingo.
As for next season, 2.5 Men may return, minus Charlie Sheen.
So, what's the most important thing for you to live for?
I don't know, just being known as a guy that wouldn't bow down to the stupidity and the paradigms that people worship that are rooted in foolishness.
What will your tombstone say?
Something.com. I don't know what it is yet,
I guess I'm just asking, do you want to live into your 90s?
Of course, I'll take 90 right now. I'll take 90 right now and beyond.
As a result of that report, authorities removed Charlie Sheen's twin sons from his house and withdrew all custody rights. For his part, Charlie opened himself a Twitter account and already has over 1 million followers.